Hello, Nomad here with Esports Heaven. I'm sitting down with Jerax from OG, the flower team, the team which is pretty much everybody's talking about right now, especially the fans. What do you think it is about your gameplay and your style that keeps drawing in so much attention from the public?
I mean, first of all, nice to be here. And, well, I think people find it entertaining. I think we are one of the more aggressive teams, you would call, and willing to take risks and expecting high reward. And we're not willing to really give back for anybody. And I think that's what people like to watch. And I'm not exactly saying that it's probably I don't know what's the best way to play, but this is our way. We have chosen to do so, and that's what we do.
It's looking pretty good so far. So you say entertaining. I think one factor of your gameplay is that you can kind of tell that you're entertaining yourselves whilst you play as well. Do you think that's true?
What did you say exactly?
That you're kind of entertaining yourselves whilst you play. You know, you play for fun, and yet it just so happens that it's a way that seems to win as well.
Yeah, so I think how we play also expresses the way how much we have fun, and obviously it's gonna look different when we don't have fun. And yeah, I absolutely agree.
Awesome. Part of that, obviously, having fun, being entertained, being in the flow is being able to be creative and just kind of come up with new stuff on the spot. I think it was Vlad which revealed on the Russian stream that he'd talked to Soxka and said that this IO carry thing which is going around, which you're having tons of success with, it was never planned, it was never practiced. This was just something which Anna just said, whatever, I want to play it, and just went straight into it, right? Is that true?
I mean, it wasn't exactly planned. We had some talks about it, that people played in pubs and they have success. We didn't really plan what to play with it or what kind of strategy does it bring. But at that day, I think I mentioned it at first that I think it's a potential game for it, and then Anna kind of dragged into it that he wants to play it, and then we slowly wiggled our way to picking it. And yeah, I mean, it's more so it comes from confidence to picking these heroes, and when people feel good, we're very willing to lean towards them.
So I don't want to call it impulse decisions in the draft, because it seems to be pretty planned out, but definitely just being as fluid as you can be within the confines of the meta. So do you think this meta suits you? The way it's, so many different heroes are being picked and everything feels viable. It's No-Tail's one who had initially came up with that, saying anything can work. And I think you guys are still sticking to that. So do you think this meta is favorable for you?
I think so. There was a meta recently, I think end of last year, where it encouraged you to actually play very slow, and we had a hard time adapting. I don't think it fits us, what we have currently in the roster, and we would have to take a complete opposite way of approaching the game, and people wouldn't enjoy it. And we tried it a few times, and I think they changed the game towards something. For example, a lot of heroes are being available right now. I think a lot of heroes are being played, and they're very good, most of them. And you can find very interesting counters to certain things. And I think that's itself already helps us in a way that even though maybe most teams are not playing as aggressive, we are trying to find these picks that help us do it. And yeah, I think that makes it easier for us overall.
Yeah. So the meta kind of fits your state of mind almost. So with that in mind, how do you reach this ethos? Because the thing we see from OG time and time again is, smiles, support, but you kind of have this, you enter this flow, I want to call it, within your team whenever you're playing recently. Is there anything behind the scenes which you guys are doing to help reach that kind of level of synergy and that kind of level of flow? Or is it just something which comes with the TI feeling?
We try to make ourselves feel very good. People are very confident, and that already speaks to itself. Things that we do, like prep-wise, is trying to also understand what they're gonna be doing, and try to still focus on mostly on ourselves, that what's important, and how do we actually win these games. And I think I can't go into too much details, but I mean, I don't think we are doing anything special, some magic tricks that people think, or we are like inhuman. We're all having bad and good days, and it's a matter of if the good day people can come up to the bad day people and say that it's just fine. Like you're yourself, and we can't be perfect. And yeah, people cheer each other's up, and that works for us. And yeah.
Very wholesome. So this has been a bit of a journey. Obviously, every TI is a huge journey. It's what every team works towards. Would you say the season has been spent kind of looking towards lifting that age again, preparing for that second victory? Or have you just been looking at what's immediately ahead of you and not really thinking too much into the future?
No, I haven't looked at future too much. Obviously, right now it looks to me that I'm taking this tournament maybe more serious than previous ones. But I mean, previously I don't think we looked up to this tournament at all. We mostly focus on the most recent things that's coming up, and that's very big thing because I think if you start looking ahead of you, then you kind of forget where you are right now, and you lose yourself. So yeah, we take tournament at a time, and this happens to be that we're very hungry here and have a lot of energy and a lot of will to prove ourselves, and I think that's basically showing up right now.
What's your favorite hero to play right now in this meta? Have you got a standard you love to jump to, something you want to play on the main stage in front of everyone?
Favorite hero in the meta? I mean, I think Tekis is pretty fun. I mean, my favorite hero is Rubik, but I don't know if it fits the meta as well as previously. So yeah, but Tekis is pretty cool.
Wow, the techies is pretty cool. Okay. Well, I won't judge you too muchly for that. So, regarding the techies, you picked it. Which game was it which you picked it against? Yeah. Vici, that was it. I want to say. So, that wasn't a victory, but the Vici series was very kind of, anticipated because Vici Gaming, obviously, second place in the group. It was confirmed at that stage. The game didn't matter too much, right? The series didn't matter too much. Is that how you were treating it, or were you coming into it pretty seriously, ready to roll?
I don't think can really talk how we approached it too much. I mean, we took it serious, especially the second game, and the first game we more like experimented a bit, how we would think could be nice to try. I mean, as our scrim success towards this tournament didn't go so well, we didn't get to experiment with confidence, and then I think we took a little lighter approach in this series, but in the end, like you think it doesn't matter, but I think it carries through that if you take it like really relaxed and then you lose, you can very easily go into this downward spiral where you start overthinking too much. That okay, are we able to play the next game as well, or how is it gonna go down? Like you start doubting yourself, and we have decided to play every game very serious. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter, and this helps us towards whatever is coming up, because it's just game by game, and I don't see any reason to pick whatever picks and then not care about the games. It's not the point of the tournament.
Yeah, so a lot of people who are saying, like techies, OG aren't taking the game seriously, are just dead wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's a serious hero. I think people just haven't seen being played because no professional is really grasping on the hero. Like, I don't think people have just haven't practiced it. I mean, Papi has played one game here, right? And then I think I'm the other one. But I think people just don't feel confident playing the hero. That's basically it. It's always like this when new heroes just like we picked the IO. I think people are gonna start playing it, and I think you're gonna see other teams try to play this tournament, and I don't know if it's gonna work for them, but people always need these like couple of games to really feel confident, and if they don't feel confident, they're not gonna play it. And you always see this every single tournament, that there's some hero that somebody feels very confident playing, and then other people are trying to like come a little bit behind, but still trying to get into it. Yeah.
All right, so what is it which techies brings to the table? What does this hero do for your team, which kind of makes it viable?
I mean, I think it changes the game. People, how you treat competitive right now is you talk about a lot of how the map is being played. Certain areas are being mined, or certain areas are dangerous, and sometimes you have to go there with your whole team, and techies kind of ruins that, because if your first guy dies going into there, then you probably can't go there with your whole team. So I mean, it makes the map unfair. I would say that that's definitely I think the biggest power of techies. And I think if people are able to play well with it, you can add it into a team fight. The hero is a lot of team fight if you play in the mines, and then that's it. Like, it's very simple. Get a free Roshan, play some map areas, and then I don't know. I think it's a broken hero.
Broken hero. Well, it definitely is in some respects. All right, I think that just about does it for the questions, but we still have a little bit of extra to go. Here you go. Take that whiteboard there. This is the patented Esports Heaven whiteboard. And what I would like you to do, either side, doesn't matter. It's double-sided, modern day technology. First thing I want you to draw, and the only thing I want you to draw, actually, I want you to draw that moment, actually, in your series with Techies, VT Gaming, when you got the Ultra Kill. Yeah, how good is your... Are you up to the challenge?
Yeah, I can do something, but I mean, that's very difficult.
Alrighty, let's see. I'll give you about a minute or two to do that.
I'll do something.
All right, so starting off. Oh, animated, nice, very happy.
This is two boys here. I mean, you won't be seeing it yet.
Yeah, it's hard. Art takes time. You can't rush art. Jerax knows this.
How many minutes did I have?
1 or 2.
These are the two guys, and then let's play that these are remotes. It's great. And then let's make the... All right, I think we're done.
Getting some perspective in there. Okay, all right, so let's tie this one up. So this is something. All right, I think... Oh, okay, so is this Techies?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's jumping. Yeah, he's jumping, and then like the last two heroes dying.
Do we know which heroes these are, or are these just...
I know the heroes, but I leave it up to you to decide. You won't recognize it from those, I can tell you.
No, I think that might be tricky, but...
Remote mines, yeah.
Yeah, I can see the remote mines, and then you've marked that it's a lane.
This is the secret shop, the tower.
Yeah, the cliff.
Yeah, definitely, right?
Yeah, and there's a lane there. Okay, I can get this. It's open to artistic interpretation, I think. But yeah, very nice drawing there. Thank you very much for that, Jerax. You are, yeah. If Dota doesn't work out, then you can always turn, or whenever you retire, you can settle down in Finland and just draw some Dota scenes from your heyday.
No.
Okay, well, there you go. Thank you very much for joining us, Jerax. We're going to head off now, but yeah, best of luck in your playoffs.
Log in now at eStars.com. It's a free-to-play contest platform with tens of millions of dollars up for grabs every year, covering all of your favorite esports. Correctly predict the outcomes of top esports events, and you can win as much as the pros. So start racking up stars, earn rewards, and show off your expertise. If you really love esports, don't just follow the pros, win like one too. Because at eStars.com, anyone can win. No purchase necessary. Eligibility and other rules apply. Visit eStars.com. Contest rules for official rules.